Hi everyone, welcome to the Spring Framework Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to build full-fledged hotel management application from scratch. Okay, now you might be thinking that why you have written this kickstart to the microservices, like how it is related to this application. Okay, using this application, we are going to learn the concept. Pay attention here. Using this application, we are going to learn the concept to achieve microservices. Wow, the actual bread and butter. Fine. Now your next question, how? I'll explain it later, but first let me cover these points. Okay, so what we are going to cover in this video. The very first thing is we are going to create the REST endpoints. Okay, get, post, put, delete. Self-explanatory, no need to explain further. Second thing, we are going to understand the problem regarding response entity. Okay, it is recommended to use the response entity. Why? To answer that why, we need to understand the problem. Okay, and the solution is response entity. Fine. A important interview question. I told you the course is not only for the knowledge purpose but also for the interview preparation. Mind it. Okay. Third, exceptional handling. Part 1. Now you might be thinking that what is this exceptional handling part 1? I have divided the exceptional handling in 3 parts. Okay, in 3 parts. Remember this number 3. Okay, remember this number 3. 3. Fine. So in this video we are going to see the part 1, and in upcoming projects we are going to see all the parts. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave anything. Fine. Fourth is why DTOs, data transfer objects. Why DTOs are preferred over entities. That also I'm going to explain you from basic. Okay, by taking the great real world example. Okay, don't worry. Now let's come to this line, kickstart to the microservices, what it means. See, we are going to create the 3 projects. First is hotel management application, this one. In this video we are going to create it. Second hotel rating service management application, or you can say hotel rating service. Okay, managing the ratings of all the hotels. Fine. Third is hotel booking application. Hotel booking application. Fine. Now just pay attention. I have created three different projects. Three different projects. Okay, I have not created a single project which include all these services. No. 3 different projects. What are these? These are the services only, right? Hotel management, okay. Rating service, fine. Hotel booking service only. Okay, I have created 3 different applications, 3 different projects. Instead, creating a single project includes or contains all 3 services in one project. No. Rather, I have created 3 different projects. Now, my job is let these apps to talk to each other. Let these application to talk to each other. Okay, suppose this is my application, hotel rating service management. Okay, a application which is managing all the hotels rating. Okay, verified rating. Now I need to let these 2 apps to talk to each other so that I can also update my hotel rating to the actual my hotel rating which is verified by the central. Okay, like, are you thinking? Yeah, so I want these apps to talk to each other. How? That is the first concept of microservices, and we are going to achieve using this project. See, this is not a project, this is a process. We are going to create 3 projects. First in this video, next, and then we are going to learn a concept, REST template. Okay, that's why I've written here kickstart to the microservices. Fine. Now, without wasting much time, let's start. Okay, Fine. And yeah, one more thing. From today we are starting REST. Okay. Introduction to the Spring Boot completed. MVC web completed. We are starting the REST. Okay. REST. Assignments will be uploaded today or most probably tomorrow. The project assignment. Fine. Okay. So let's start the video, and yeah, make sure you subscribe my channel to support me. I need your support. Fine. Okay. Now let's start with the code flow. Why? Ask me anything. Why code flow? Why you are not directly jumping into the code and creating the project? I don't want you to become the copy paste developer. I'll show you the code flow and you itself create it. Don't no need to watch my video further after code flow. If you face problem, then watch it. Okay, fine. So let's start the code flow. Fine. So at very first thing, we'll create a hotel class. Hotel class. Okay, and the properties are ID, name, city, address. Okay, next is rating. Rating to sync with other application. The application which is managing all the hotels rating. Okay, to sync with it. Okay, so my hotel rating is this. I need to modify that. So let's my app to talk to you via REST template. Okay, two different projects. And the last thing is availability. Okay, now next we'll create the hotel DTO class. Don't worry, don't worry. Those who know, they can do it. Those who don't know, I'll explain you by taking a real world example and creating multiple DTOs and why we need that, why we need DTOs. See, many of folks don't know the actual reason. Give me at least 3 reasons. Okay, so don't worry about that. Fine. So entity class DTO. Okay, next thing is let's create our controller. Okay, REST controller. Fine. Next, let's create the service. Okay, next the repository. Okay, and then here is my database. Fine. And here is my postman. Okay, postman, I'm sending the request. Okay, and getting the response. Fine. You can do it. Can you do it? You can do it easily. It's nothing. It's nothing. Fine. Just don't miss this part. Understanding the problem regarding response entity. Okay, and don't miss this part. Fine. And why DTOs? Okay, rest all you can create. Okay, so it's a process one, hotel management. Second is rating. Third is hotel booking. And then let these apps talk to each other. Fine. Let me go quickly to my browser and set up my project. Okay, are you clear? Are you clear with me or not? If you are clear, then please subscribe. Okay, or if you want, then you can subscribe. Fine. So let me first quickly Spring initializer. Okay, got it. Let me give the name hotel management. Fine. Maven. Okay, dependencies, web dependency. Fine. MySQL driver. Okay, JPA. Okay, Lombok. Okay, dev tools. Okay, and yeah, that's all. Yeah, for now that's all. Okay, rest will add using the MVN repository. Generate it. Okay, so it's generating. Let me save it. Save. Okay, let me go there and extract it. A zip file got generated. Let me go there and extract all. Okay, extract. Now let me go to my Eclipse, import it, import Maven, existing Maven projects. Okay, browse, fine. Okay, where I've saved. So today modification today, yeah, here it is. Hotel management, select folder, finish. Okay, hotel management, here it is. And let me go to my pom.xml. Okay, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Data JP, Spring Web, Dev Tools, MySQL, Lombok, test. Okay, pre-added, fine. At very first thing, let me go to my src main Java and create the entity. Okay, create the entity class. The package should be entity. Okay, entity package and hotel. Okay, okay, now do one thing, pause the video and do it yourself. Okay, pause the video and do it yourself. Fine. Now let me create the fields. What are the fields? ID, name, city, address, rating and available. Okay, so private long ID, private string name, private string address. Okay, private string city. Okay, private rating should be in float, right? Rating. Okay, and private okay, private boolean is available. Okay, and okay, so now the next thing is add entity. Fine. Next thing is I want to inform Spring this is my ID. Informed. Okay, next thing I want my ID to be generated in what manner. So add generated value, and the strategy is generation type dot auto. Okay, next thing I want Spring will create the column name is available. Okay, by the name which I will provide, that is at column name equals available. Okay, so Spring will create the column by this name available, not is available. Okay, so this is what I want to show you that. Okay, fine. Now only one thing remaining, that is getters and setters. Okay, so if you remember, while creating the project we have added one dependency, that is Lombok. Okay, so where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Here, Lombok. Okay, so Lombok says that there is no need to create getters and setters explicitly. No need. Okay, see here, our hotel entity. Let me create one more class, a demo class. Demo. Okay, and let me create a main method in that. And now let me create a hotel object. Okay, fine. Now we have one annotation, that is add getter in the Lombok package. Add getter. Okay, you can see lombok.getter. Fine. Now you can see I have not created any get methods. Okay, for the fields. Here I am trying to access the method using the hotel reference variable by creating the hotel object. Okay, fine. Hotel dot, you can see, get address, get city, get ID, get name, get rating. So from where this method is coming from, I have not created, but from where this method is coming from on hotel object. Here, add getter annotation is responsible for that. Okay, similarly we have add setter. Okay, so you can see getters, and you can see set address, set available, set city, set id, set name. Fine. So this is the annotation is taking care of all the things, and not specific to getters and setters. You can do many things. Okay, you can do many things. You can take care of the constructors, no R constructor, required R constructor, okay, all argument constructor, find toString, equal and hash code, everything. Okay, now you might be thinking that will you tell me some place where we'll get all these annotations and some document purpose? Follow me. Go to your browser, type project Lombok. Okay, click on this very first link. Fine. Project Lombok. Here are the features. Click here in the stable. Here you can see Lombok features. Okay, scroll down. Yeah. Add getter, add setter. Never write this method, getters, get methods, or set method. Okay, there's one more annotation. Yeah, add data. Okay, so add data is the shortcut for toString functionality, equal and hash code, getters on all field, setter on all non-final fields, and require a constructor. Add data is a combination of all these. Okay, so instead of these two to write separate, we'll just use the one annotation, add data. Okay, you can also hover, control and click. Okay, hover, control and click. You can see the description. Generates getter for all fields. Okay, a useful toString method. So you can see. Fine for data. Okay. So this is done, and now let me delete this class I created to explain you. Okay, so our entity class is completed. Okay, so everything's done regarding our hotel entity. Fine. Now this is done. The next thing is let's create the hotel DTO class, the most important regarding interview. Please pay attention. Okay, so let me first create the package that is DTO. Okay, and then let me create a class hotel DTO. Okay, now two things. Using the real world example, I'm going to explain you what is DTO and why we'll prefer DTO over entity. Okay, second thing, I'm going to ask a question, interview question. The question which interviewer has asked me in my real interview. Okay, in my real interview. So please don't miss it. If you know what is DTO, why is DTO, then also please don't miss the interview question. Okay, fine. So let me first explain you the DTO and why DTO using the real world example. Fine. Okay, so let's start. So this is the entity. Okay, and here is my controller. Okay, now consider we have an entity customer. Okay, customer entity. The customer entity have some fields: ID, first name, last name, okay, city, address, postal code, okay, and phone number. Fine. Status, customer, so orders, okay, role, created at, updated at, okay, updated by, okay, last login, is verified. Fine. So these are the fields of the customer. Okay, the next thing is consider this is my database. This is my database. Okay, this is my database DB. Okay, here is my controller entity, customer entity, fields and database. Now in my controller there are four methods. First is create method. Okay, second is get get all customer, okay, method. Third is update, okay, and fourth is delete. Okay, they are the four method to perform the four operations. CRUD operation: create, update, delete, and fetch all the records. Fine. Now the very first job I want to achieve is I want to create the customer in my database. Okay, so now tell me what all fields I should pass the value to create the customer. Listen to me. To what all fields I need to pass the value to create the customer. Just like we used to pass in web MVC. There is a form, first name, last name, city, address, and submit. So a customer should have first name, last name, city, address, postal code, phone number. That's all. Yeah, that's all. I pass the value, and then now listen to me, and then I'll pass my customer here in my controller to my create method as an argument. Yes or no? Yeah, using the add request body or add model attribute, we used to do the same thing. Okay, fine. So customer is passed to my create method as an argument, and then I'll perform the operation and it is created in the database. Done? Yes or no? Done? So add request body and customer. Fine. What is add request body? I'll explain you in few minutes. First focus on my questions and the concept. Fine. Let me ask you one question. You have to answer and then you'll ask me. Okay, fine. So the question to you all is why we are passing the customer object which carries unwanted fields, which carry the unwanted fields. Why I am passing the customer, okay, which carries unwanted fields. Okay, to create the customer we only need first name, last name, city, address, phone number and postal code. These are unwanted. Why? Now the answer from your side is, what are you saying? We'll only pass the value to only those fields in our postman which is responsible to create the customer. Suppose this is my postman. This is my postman, okay. So here is my postman and here is the drop down to select get post, okay, get post, and here is my URL area and here is the to run the button to run this URL. Here is the body area and we'll give the input in a JSON format, okay, in a JSON format, request body JSON format. Fine. Okay, now your answer is okay. To create the customer we only need first name, last name, city, address, postal code and phone number. First name I'll give here, last name I'll give here, city, okay, postal code, address, okay. So and then I hit this API, okay, post request. So my customer is created. So where come these unwanted fields and all, and what is the problem? Yeah, what is the problem? That is the question. What is the problem? The problem is my second scenario. Suppose this is our bank application, okay, and a bank application, customer came to your bank, you have created this application, so customer got registered by the code you have written, okay, customer got registered, okay, you have passed the customer object with these all fields and done. Okay, fine. Now my next scenario is customer wants to update his address, okay, customer want to update his address, okay, so I have an update method return. So I'll pass the customer object, I'll pass the complete customer object, okay, here with the updated value of city, address and postal code. Yeah, only 3 field effective. only three field need to update the address: city, address, and postal code. Okay, and I'm passing the complete customer in my update method as an argument. Fine. Now suppose by mistake, see here you are passing the customer. Okay, that means in our JSON you are, so now you are updating. Okay, you are updating. So in the JSON you are passing the value of city, address, and postal code. Okay, postal code. Okay, and you are hitting the request. Here it is a put request. Fine, to update, to modify. Okay, now by default, like someone someone wants to hack your account. Okay, so by default someone has added one more field here as password. Okay, and written here that hacked. Okay, or any password. Okay, and hit this button. So the bank account password, like your bank account password, has been updated, modified. Okay, or someone also added here phone number. Okay, so that you want to reset the password, so the OTP also come to the phone number which hacker account, like, and any can, so some phone number. Okay, so now on hitting this request, the address got updated with password and phone number also. Okay, with password and phone number, the password and phone number is not yours, someone else. That means your account has been literally hacked. You can say that. Who is responsible? Who is responsible? Developer? Developer? Yeah, developer. And the very first point is Spring Framework is known for its security. Okay, because Spring Framework has given all the things to secure our app. That's why instead of passing the complete customer, what we'll do is we will create the update. Suppose we'll create a class by the name update customer DTO, data transfer object, which contains only city, private city, private address, private postal code. That's all. Add data for the getters and setters, and we'll pass this update customer DTO here, so that the update request needs update customer DTO object, which contains only three fields. There is no extra or unwanted fields, only three fields. So if you try to enter password, yeah, for the security risk, the most important point. Okay, so you should be develop the application in that way. Okay, and the one more point is you can create as many as DTOs. That's why DTO is most important. As many as DTOs, just like, okay, I want to update the profile or some other thing. So I'll create my a class by the name customer profile info DTO, which contains only first name, last name, city, address, phone number, and postal code. That's all. That's all. Yeah, done. And pass this DTO to my controller method, so that there will be no risk. Okay, that's why we'll use the DTOs. Fine. Okay, so this is what about why we'll use DTO and what are the DTOs. Okay, so I hope you have understood everything about DTOs. Fine. So now let's implement it. Okay, so this is my DTO class and this is my hotel entity. Okay, so let me put them side by side. Yeah. Now tell me what all fields I need to add from my entity to my DTO to perform the operations. the operations like create hotel, delete, update, get all. Okay, so see here, ID I don't need because ID is auto generated and it is a primary key. Okay, I can't I'll not modify it or I'll not make any operations on ID. Fine, so it is the unwanted field. Okay, others fields are name. Okay, I need to perform all the operations. Okay, address, city, rating and is available. Okay, so let me add all of them because you can see there is not much fields. Okay, we have taken, so that's all, and let me remove it. Okay, next let me add data because I need getters and setters. Well, I need only getters, but fine. Okay, and next is, yeah, so let's do one more thing. Let's add let's add one more field, private int postal code. Okay, fine, because let's create one more DTO to update, just to update the address. Okay, so this is, okay, this is my hotel DTO. Okay, let me create one more DTO. So let me create class. Okay, update hotel address DTO. Okay, and now in this DTO let me add only three fields. Okay, only three fields. Fine, again add data. Okay, so what we'll do is in our controller we'll create our method. We'll create one method that is update hotel address, and in that method we'll pass this DTO. So there is no chance that hacker or any person can change name, rating is available, or any other fields or any important fields. Okay, in bank application password and any other fields. Okay, so it's a risk free, okay, and secure. Fine, so this is what we have done. And yeah, one more thing, from now on all the validation you should do in this DTOs. Okay, just like regular expression. Okay, you want the name should be minimum 2 characters, okay, maximum 25 characters or whatever. Okay, all the validations. Fine. Okay, so that's all about DTO we have created. Fine, now what the next thing is, so okay, entity done, hotel DTO, everything is done. Now nothing new is remaining. Okay, same story. Let me quickly create, and you also create with me, controller, service layer, repository layer plus the MySQL configuration. Okay, application.yml. Fine. So let me quickly create. Okay, so class, controller and hotel controller. Fine. Next. Okay, so this is the REST controller. Okay, REST controller. Fine. The next is service layer. So here service and hotel service. Okay, fine. So let me service. The last thing is interface repository. Okay, now here one important thing I'm going to tell you. Repository, and it is a hotel repository. Okay, fine. Now as I told you that we are going to see three ways to communicate with the database. The first way, using entity manager, we have already seen in our to do application. Okay, second, using CRUD repository, we have already seen in our last video, last project, that is the user registration. Okay, both the video already uploaded, you can watch it. Third is, in this video we are going to see, that is the JPA repository. Okay, hotel management, and then hotel rating service management application, and then hotel booking, and then for further videos, okay, and also in some part of the videos in our microservices, okay, and the REST template. Fine. So now let me use the JPA repository. Okay, so extends JPA repository. Fine. So here our entity, that is the hotel. Okay, and here data type of the ID, that is the long. Okay, done. Now quickly let me go to my SRC1 resources and let me do my MySQL configuration. Okay, let me create a file, application.yml. I have created the file. Let me zoom it. Okay, spring colon two space notation, data source. Okay, URL. Fine, URL is jdbc. MySQL. Okay, local host. Okay, 3306, and then here database. Okay, so now let me go to my MySQL command line and create the database right now. MySQL command line. Okay, let me clear my screen, system CLS. Okay, let me zoom it. So create database hotel management. Okay, created. Now let me use hotel management. Okay, and then I want to see the tables, so show tables. Okay, obviously it is empty set because right now I've created my database, so there definitely no table will be present. Now let me copy it and let me paste it here. Okay, fine. Now the next is username, so root. Next is password. So okay, next is driver class name. Okay, so it is com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. Okay, no need to think much, just copy and paste it. Fine. Now j12. Okay, 12, yeah, because jpa is in the spring. Fine, not the data source. In the data source these are properties, so you can understand the indentation. Okay, colon. Fine, now inside the JPA it is the database platform. Okay, so we need to add the dialect, we need to write the dialect. Open any Java file. Okay, Control Shift T, write MySQL 8 dialect. Okay, here it is. Fine. Okay, so this is my class, you can see. Just right click, copy qualified name and come here, paste it here. Done. And then hibernate. Okay, ddl auto colon space. Okay, you need to add one space after colon space update. Okay, and then show SQL, that is true because I want to see what SQL query hibernate is executing. Fine, it is done, everything is done. Okay, and now let me go to my, and let's write the endpoints. Okay, so yeah, what all method will perform. Yeah, so what all operations will perform. Okay, fine. So at very first create hotel. Okay, second get all hotel. Okay, third is update hotel. Okay, fourth is delete hotel. Okay, and fifth is get hotel by ID. Okay, sixth is update hotel address. Okay, and you need to pass here update hotel address DTO. Okay, what we've created. Fine. Okay, so there are 6 operations we need to perform. Okay, quickly pause the video and do it yourself quickly. Fine. And yeah, just use the DTOs. Fine, not the entity. Okay, so yeah, let me do it quickly. You also do it with me. And yeah, one more thing, public hotel, create hotel. Okay, now here just see here, I am returning hotel, I am creating hotel and then returning the hotel. Okay, fine, but it is recommended to return response entity of type hotel. Fine. Now there might be 3 questions running in your mind. What is this response entity, why we are using it, and what is the problem? What is the problem in returning a simple hotel? See, there is no problem. Okay, there is no exception or error problem. But you need to understand there is a problem. Okay, that's why I return here. That's why I told you at the start of the video that we need to understand the problem regarding response entity. Okay, so so the problem regarding the status code, and I'll explain later. Okay, but for now let's remove it and let's perform all the operations by returning the hotel. Let's not use the response entity. For that I have a special dedicated section of 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, because you need to understand that for the interview purpose and for all the purpose. Fine. Okay, so let's perform all the operations by using simple hotel, by returning simple hotel. Okay, fine. Now pause the video and do it. Okay, so create hotel. Fine. The next is request body. Okay, request body and hotel DTO. Okay, hotel DTO. Fine. Now next question is ask me. See, ask me anything. What is this request body? Request body automatically deserialize the JSON or XML into Java object. Request body automatically deserialize the JSON or XML. JSON REST, XML SOAP, SOAP. Okay, REST SOAP. So request body automatically deserialize the JSON or XML into Java object. Okay, see, we will provide the values of these field in form of JSON from our postman. Okay, you'll see at the end. Okay, we'll give the input and we'll provide the value of this field just like we used to provide in our front end form. Similarly, we'll provide in form of JSON. So we want that a request body will deserialize that JSON into the Java object, and that is the job of request body. Okay, fine. Next is, yeah, see, we are sending the data to the server. We are not fetching it, we are sending the data to the server. So it is a post request. So for that, post mapping. Okay, see why I'm explaining each and every terminology, because it is our first REST project. Okay, from now on, after this project, I'm not going to explain this all thing. Okay, fine. Next is nothing remaining. Okay, let me auto wire my hotel service. Okay, hotel service. Fine, auto wired. Okay, and then let me hotel service dot save hotel. Okay, and let me pass the this DTO here. I mean there. Okay, now let me create the save hotel in my hotel service. Okay, public hotel save hotel, and I'm getting here hotel DTO, hotel DTO. Okay, let me import it. Now see, now let me create a hotel object. Okay, and then using getters and setter, set the values which I'm getting in my hotel DTO to my main entity. Okay, because see, we need to save our entity to the database. We need to save our entity to the database, but we need to pass the value from by using our DTOs. Okay, so I got my DTO in my hotel service. Okay, now my job is to save my entity. So let me create my entity object. Entity is hotel equals new hotel. Now hotel dot getter and setter, set name. Okay, hotel dot set address. Okay, hotel dot set city, hotel dot set postal code. Okay, hotel dot set rating, hotel dot set available. Fine. Now hotel DTO dot get name. Okay, automatically hotel DTO dot get address, hotel DTO dot get city, hotel DTO dot get postal. Let me check hotel DTO. Oh, I have not added here postal code. Private int postal code. Okay, because I've added in my hotel entity, but I forgot to add here. So I've added here. Now in my hotel service dot get postal code, hotel DTO dot get rating, and hotel DTO dot is available. Fine. One more thing. Okay, I'll tell you when we test it out. Now, okay, done. Now let me hotel repository. Okay, hotel repository, let me auto wire it. Auto wired. Now using the hotel repository dot save, and you can see save is taking one argument, that is the entity. Okay, so entity is hotel, and then return our entity hotel. Done. Return our entity hotel. Okay, in our controller return. Fine. Now let me open my postman and let me test it out. Postman I'm opening. Okay, yeah, now see, one question I need to ask you. Okay, see, so first please set up your postman, sign in. Okay, and then create the collection. Create collection. So name the collection is hotel. Okay, now in the collection write your one by one request. So add request, first request. Okay, localhost. Okay, 8080. Then where is my controller? Here. So now let me write the URL pattern. So it is the create hotel. Okay, create hotel. Fine, done. So localhost 8080 and then create hotel. Let me send it. Okay, done. Now in the body raw, here by default it was text, so change to JSON, and now give here. So okay, okay, and where is that hotel DTO? Okay, I need to pass the hotel DTO. Fine. So let me put them. Okay, yeah, so here name. Okay, and then address, colon, then comma, and then in double quotes city. Fine. Here is a twist. I want you to just point it out. Okay, postal code. Okay, postal code, and then is available. Is available. Okay, fine. So now the name. Okay, so name of the hotel should be, suppose, West Valley. West Valley address is okay, Amphi Theater Theater Parkway. Okay, it's near me. Okay, California. Okay, rating is 4.6. It's float, right? Rating is 4.6. Fine. Postal code is 1000111. Okay, is available is true. Okay, true. Okay, now let me hit it. Okay, so it is a post request, so post, and now let me send it. Okay, so okay, oh, I have not run my application. Let me run my application. Okay, so Java application, fine. You can see Hibernate will create the first these table. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you can see Hibernate executed the query, create table hotel. Let me go to my database and again show tables. Initially it was empty set. Now you can see hotel created, DESC describe hotel. So you can see, let me, okay, these are my fields, ID, address, city, and these all, and it's my primary key. Fine, I hope you have pointed out the mistake. Now let me again hit it. Okay, let me again hit the, got it. You can see simultaneously Hibernate executed insert into hotel. Okay, and you can see I am returning in my controller, I am returning the hotel. So as a response, this is my response, I am getting the hotel. Now tell me I have inserted is available value as true. Why it is coming as false? Why it is coming as false? Yeah, you can see in my database, let me select star from hotel, right? Okay, so there's a first row, one address Amphitheater Parkway, California, available is false. Available is this, I have created my hotel and the available field is true, but it is coming as false. Zero means false. Okay, name is West Valley, postal code and rating. Why? you can see you can see in my entity, where is my entity? In my entity, my column name is available, not is available, and in my postman I written is available. So because the DTO, okay, field name is this, but when we run my application, so Spring will create the table for the entity, and my entity I have strictly tell that I want field by my name available, not is available by default. Okay, that's why it is created the column by available. So I need to write here available. Okay, then let me add new hotel, that is the all valley, south valley, okay, south valley, southwest, southeast valley. Okay, and Miami. Okay, address is what's the address? Trump House. Okay, Trump House. Okay, and it is 10023 and true. Okay, now let me again send it. See here, now true. Let me go to my database, select star from hotel. You can see the available field first was 0 and now it is 1. That means true. Okay, yeah, so this is what I want you to point it out. Okay, I hope you have pointed out fine. Now this is what the create. Let me quickly create all the operations. Fine. Okay, next is public get all hotels. Okay, list hotel get all hotels. Okay, it's a get mapping because I'm not sending anything. The URL pattern is get all hotels. Okay, and hotel service dot get all hotels. Okay, fine. The next is public hotel get hotel by ID. Okay, and let me pass the ID in my URL. So get mapping. Okay, get hotel by ID, get hotel. Okay, and then ID. So let me fetch using the path variable. ID is long. Okay, ID. Okay, and then let me call my hotel service dot get hotel by by ID. Okay, and let me pass the ID. Done. The next is public hotel update hotel. Okay, here also I need to pass the ID because first I need to get the hotel. So for update we need to use the put mapping, and see there is one task for you at the end. I'll tell you. So update hotel and then same thing ID. Okay, so the same thing, fine. And the let me change update hotel. Okay, now for the delete also, delete hotel. Okay, for the delete we have delete mapping, delete mapping. Okay, delete hotel ID. Okay, and then delete hotel. Okay, now let me quickly create these all method in my service layer. So get all hotels. Okay, so let me put them side by side. That is good. Okay, now it is good. Let me, okay, public list of hotel. Okay, get all hotels, fine. Hotel repository dot find all. Okay, return. Okay, so you can see find all is returning the list, fine, and this is done. Let me return it. Okay, next is get hotel by ID. See, it is simultaneously just like a live server. Public hotel get hotel by ID, and I'm getting here long ID. Okay, now one second, see here. So get hotel by ID. Now there might be possibility, there may be possibility that the ID I'm getting here may or may not be exist in my database. Suppose I'm passing the ID as 7, but here only 2, maximum 2 is available. Okay, 1 and 2. There is no 7 in my database, so I might get exception. Okay, exception. So it's our responsibility that we will check, we will add a check. Okay, so hotel repository dot find by ID, find by ID. Okay, so you can see hover find by ID, and you can see it is returning optional of hotel, optional type. Okay, so optional of hotel and hotel box. As I already explained you in my video that optional is a box and hotel is inside it, so we need to check that our hotel is present, if present or not. So anyway you can check. So if hotel box dot is present, is present. Okay, if yes, then return hotel box. Hotel box, if the hotel is present, then return hotel box dot get dot get. Okay, fine. Else return null. Okay, fine. Okay, simple. Next is update public hotel. Where is my controller class? So here get hotel by id done. Now update hotel. uh, you stop it, stop annoying things. Update hotel, I'm getting the id here. Wait a minute. In update hotel I want the DTO also. Yeah, I want the DTO also. So okay, add request body and hotel DTO. Fine. And ID also, because I need to fetch my old hotel and then update whatever fields I want to update. One thing is remaining. Let me create public hotel update hotel address. Okay, so here also I need both the things. Fine. The same thing at put mapping. Okay, update hotel address and then ID. Okay, so let me pass the hotel DTO also. Hotel DTO. Okay. Okay, fine. So now here I'm getting the hotel DTO and ID. Fine. Now let me call this method get hotel by ID. Okay, and let me fetch the old hotel by ID. Okay, dot get hotel by ID. Okay, so let me pass here ID. Okay, and then hotel. Okay, now if my hotel is not equals null. Okay, as here suppose the ID is I passed, I want to update the ID was 7, which is not exist in my database. So I've added here the check. Okay, already created the method. Fine, so just call that method get hotel by ID, and then if hotel is not equal null, then update it. So same thing. Okay, update, everything is done. Okay, and then hotel repository dot save. Okay, same method for the save and update. Else return null, or return hotel, which is coming null. Okay, next is public void. Okay, so hotel controller, right? I don't need to return anything in case of delete. So delete hotel, public void delete hotel, and I'm getting here long ID. Okay, so let me just do the same thing. Okay, oops. If hotel not equals null, then hotel repository dot delete by id. Okay, delete by id and id, else nothing. Fine. The last method is hotel service dot update hotel address. Okay, and let me pass here not the hotel DTO. Okay, hotel update hotel address DTO, right? Okay, here is a catch. So let me pass here this and id. Okay, fine. Return, let me create the same method in my service. Okay, I'm getting update hotel address DTO and the long id. Okay, fine. Okay, so let me do the same thing. First let me get the hotel, and then if hotel not equals to null, then yeah, then the same thing. See, now I'm getting the hotel update hotel address DTO. Where is that? Yeah, yeah. Now here only three fields present because I only want to update address. So whatever, suppose at the time of in postman, suppose if you'll change the name, if you'll change the available, if you change anything, okay, then also it will not affect it because in my controller I'm passing update hotel address DTO and it is also processing this only. So only these three fields got affected. Simple, man. So where is that? Hotel service. Okay, so only city, address, city and postal code. Okay, and here not this. Okay, and then hotel repository dot save hotel. Okay, and that's all. Else return hotel. Fine. Okay, done. All done. Everything is done. Okay, return. Okay, let's check it out. So let me quickly run it and Java application. Okay, done. Let me open my postman, and now let me first get all hotels. See, one more thing. Suppose you are creating the bank application. Okay, so in that bank application there are many controllers: admin controller, customer controller. So there might be possibility that the URL pattern name is same: create admin create. So create is same. So to differentiate that, we need to add the URL pattern over class, over the controller. How? At request mapping, and then it is the hotel. Okay, suppose I've created one more controller for customer. So customer. Now the URL will be not just create hotel after localhost. First, we need to add the class level URL, that is hotel, and then whatever URL we need to execute. Suppose I need to execute get all hotels. So first let me just directly execute it and then get mapping. So send it. You can see 404 not found. So first I need to hotel and then get all hotels. Okay, first localhost 8080 hotel and then get all hotels or whatever. So now let me send it. See, two hotels I got it, ID1 and ID2. Okay, the next thing is get hotel and then ID. We need to update, we need to get it by ID. Okay, so get hotel and then ID. So let me pass 2. Okay, so I got it the hotel by ID, which is 2. Okay, whose ID is 2. Next is update hotel ID. So localhost 8080 hotel and then slash update hotel and then ID is 2. Okay, and I need to update is available true to is available false. Okay, and then put. Okay, you can see put mapping, we need to update it. Send. See, false. Okay, initially it was available true. Let me go to my database. Initially it was available 1, that is true. Now you can see 0. Initially it was 1, now it is false. Okay, you can see false. Fine, so now delete. For the delete also same. Okay, first let me do this update hotel address by ID. Okay, and then at the last we'll delete it. Okay, so it is a put mapping because I'm updating. So update hotel address. Now you can see, suppose I need to update the address of my hotel 1. Okay, hotel 2. Okay, now see, now I'm passing update hotel address DTO, which contain only 3 fields. Okay, address, city, postal code, but let me update all the field and then pass it. So let me update first name, southeast to southwest, address from Trump house to Trump to uh, Elon Musk house. Okay, and then from city Miami to Texas. Okay, and then not Texas, California. Okay, ratings from 4.7 to 4.8, postal code from 10023 to 10045, and is available is true. Fine, now let me update it. Okay, see here, I have updated name from southeast to southwest, but it was still southeast. Only updated address, only updated fields were address, city and postal code. Address, city and postal code. Update hotel address. Update hotel address. You can see. Let me go to my database, and address was updated to Elon Musk house, city was updated to California, and postal code updated to 1005. Rest all is same. See, name southeast, I updated to southwest, but still it is southeast. Okay, rest all is same. So suppose here it was password. Okay, so suppose hacker want to update by default password also, but he can't, because you have passed the, you have created the DTOs, and DTO contain only the required field. It is carrying only the required field. That is why we need to use DTO, because security purpose. Spring is known for its security, so use it, man. Okay, fine. So this is what all the things, and the at the end let me delete it. So delete API, delete by ID. Let me delete the second, delete mapping. Okay, so deleted, done. Okay, only one thing, only one row is remaining. Fine. Okay, fine. Now have you observed one thing here? Something is coming, 200 okay, 200 okay, request successful. So the next I'm going to tell you 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. What is the meaning of this status code? Okay, and because of that only we need response entity. Okay, we need to check. Okay, the status code is coming as this, that means it should be that. Okay, the response entity, the response is the status code is coming in that. Okay, this is the main reason we'll use the response entity. Okay, fine, don't worry about this status code 200, don't worry, I'm there for you. Okay, so we have almost completed our hotel management. Only two topics is remaining, that is exceptional handling part 1, okay, using object utils, and problem regarding response entity, that is again 25-minute video, 25-minute portion. So let's do one thing. I'm going to create a new playlist. I'm going to create a new playlist by the name REST and Microservices. Okay, so this video I'm going to upload in this also, and our original Spring Boot playlist also, plus hotel management. Okay, next we are going to create hotel rating service management application, next hotel booking application, and we will let these apps to talk to each other. Okay, to talk to each other, okay, and update the fields, the required fields from here to here, here to here, okay, using the REST template, and that is where we will achieve our first step to the microservices. Fine, so all this thing. Okay, second point is only 2 points remaining in this video, hotel management. So let me explain that 2 points in my next video. Okay, because it again takes 20 or 30 minutes for response entity, and to cover all the scenarios. First I need to tell you about the status code, okay, and everything. Fine. Second thing is exceptional handling using object utils. So in my next video, let me cover the response entity plus exceptional handling part 1 and part 2. Okay, fine. And then we'll do quickly this project, and then using the REST template we will let them talk to each other. See, it's most important thing, it's most important process is going on, please do not miss. Okay, fine. Now your task is, please find out what is the difference between put and patch. Put, we have seen put is used to modify, to update. Okay, there is another mapping, that is the patch. Okay, you can see patch mapping. Tell me, just write down in the comment box like what is the difference between them. Okay, and then if you can't, then I'll tell you. Okay, fine. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Fine, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, then please subscribe. Okay, and please support, I need your support. Okay, and yeah, thank you.